Welcome back, or if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping in. These are going to be my 5 tips for you, being only 15 hours into the game. We'll start with number 5. It's going to be holstering your weapon. You run faster, you use less stamina. This could be the difference between you getting this new angle or being caught out in the open like a potato and just getting gunned down. Before we keep going, I feel like it's strong to mention, if I get to 100 subscribers, my wife will buy me an ice cream cake. So let's go ahead and get as close to, if not bust over 100, because your boy is hungry. Tip number 4 is going to be the differences between shield and health. Let's run up to this turret real quick, take a little damage, and I'll show you. Now we lost a little bit of shield and a little bit of health. As you can see, they are not 2 health bars. So being shot, if you have a light shield on, is only going to mitigate damage by 40%. If you have a medium shield on, it's going to be 42.5% with a 5% movement penalty, so you're going to move a little slower. If you have the heavy shield on, it's going to be 52.5% with a 15% movement penalty. In my opinion, I would stick to either light or medium. But here we go. If you're going to be in combat, you're taking a little damage, here you find yourself some cover, maybe reposition, get ready for the fight, you're going to want to heal. So put that bandage on first, look how fast you heal. Now it's a heal over time, awesome, but at least you got your health going up. And then if you have time, that's where you're going to take out your shield charge, recharge shield. Grab your weapon and get ready to go. But you don't want to do it the other way around. You don't want to put your shield on first and then stand there missing some health. Because if you're fighting another raider and they gain ground on you, you're caught wide open, missing health already. Or if it's any of these arcs flying around and they get a different position on you that you can't see and they start shooting you, you're just not going to be happy at all. And it actually, having full shield might not be the best idea if you get hit with low health and it kills you right away. So you're going to be a little bit more mad at yourself saying, why didn't I heal? Because they're not 2 health bars. Remember that. That's very crucial. Our third tip is going to be taking a free loadout. If you're going out just to gather some materials or farm or explore a new map that you just unlocked, there's no shame in taking a free loadout. They're going to give you your free loadout augment. It's just a smaller backpack. You don't have a safety pouch or anything special. You're going to get a light shield, a standard loadout. I already used my shield charge. You get a random gun. I brought these in because this is the practice area, but you'll get a random gun. You can get the Stitcher, or I don't think you get a Toro, but you have a chance of getting a Pharaoh or any of the other guns. Now, it's going to be different if you have a specific thing you're going in for. If you're out there trying to fight all the Ark, or you're doing something special, you're probably going to want to bring a custom loadout with a better backpack, a better shield, better guns. But right now, say it's a new map, I haven't seen it yet. It would be silly of me to go in with a great loadout, maybe not make it to extract, lose it all right away going, I didn't even know what I was doing. I haven't seen this map before. So that's just my thought on it. You're always going to want to bring a free loadout until you get an idea of where to go, what to do. And then you're like, all right, game plan. I'm going to bring my real guns, my real grenades, my real health. I'm going to go here, loot this, go here, then extract. You don't want to be out there just free running around with no idea what's going on. Our second tip is going to be mastering mobility. If you can come here to the practice range, you have it all here. You have zip lines, ladders, high areas to roll off of to practice your damage mitigation. This could be the difference, again, between you taking this key piece of terrain to not be taking any damage, or you being caught in the open with no stamina or no way to get behind cover, and then having these people at the high ground just take you down. So if we want to use the zip line, you can either just run up to it normal, take it, but you see how nice and slow that is? We could do it a little faster. So if you don't know already, you're going to want to run at it, and it increases your speed already, so you have a faster top line speed. What's even more fun is if you get on this, you can jump, turn around, rehook, and go back down. Now, as you saw how slow it was, it completely stops your speed and you have to start over. But if you're about to mount up, you see people up there, maybe it's worth turning around and getting off of it. And even if you are just standing there like I just showed you, you can still jump off. So just think about this. You want to be looking around everywhere. It would be the worst thing ever to jump on this, be seen, and then not try to find a way to get off that right away. You just don't want to be standing wide in the open. Think about it before you use it. ladders, these could be a little bit more tricky, but if you could time a roll just right. I don't know how I reached it, but I grabbed the ladder from that distance. So you just want to be sliding, rolling, and toward any sort of terrain. And this is for me, I'm on keyboard, so we just slap an E as hard as I can to get on top of that. There you go. Another weird little bug there. Got my gun out, grabbed the ladder, and fell, no damage. You see, these are all things that you can be trying in here, but you don't want to be really doing in an actual raid. We're going to redo tip 2. We're going to do that. Cut it back. Now for rolls, on certain heights, you'll take damage. That's basically a guaranteed, even if you roll at the perfect time, you take damage. Now this one, we'll take just a little bit if we fall clean off. But if you could roll at the right time, right here, boom. See how I rolled through the animation through most of the fall, landed no damage. Now I'll show you what it looks like just walking clean off. Show you that I'm not just making it up. Same spot, same landing. A little bit of damage. Now, with a roll, you're able to land and able to move right away without that little bit of a stun having just to stand there. So we'll do it again. Now I showed you a clean roll, roll taking damage, roll right through. Now you're down here on the bottom. We have our dummies that you can practice shooting. Now they are wearing armor, light, medium, heavy, as you can see, so you can practice with whatever gun you have on how many shots it's going to take their armor off and drop them. What's fun is they actually drop like that. That represents a kill. Getting a little bit more in depth on our parkour, if we're down here on the bottom, we have light, medium, and heavy. We can do a different video on like what guns to use, what distances to use, and what. But right now, I just have a shotgun on me. We'll replicate sliding, shooting, rolling, shooting. So you could slide, shoot, cancel animation, roll backwards, and shoot again. So we're here, we're sliding, shoot, roll, shoot. Now I'm getting a little close, weird angles here, but again, we're rounding this corner, we see someone, oh, get away from them, shoot. So that's going to help you, again, get a better angle on people and make it so they can't hit you. We've all done it, and we're all sad we did it. You take a corner, see somebody aim and shoot. Now what am I doing? I'm just standing here. What are they doing? They're probably moving around. So if you can, take the corner, you see them, oh, slide. Even if it's not a sprint slide, just changing that level there is going to make you a harder hit than if you just stand still. It's the worst thing you could do. And our number one tip I want to talk about and show you is your buddy Scrappy. You're going to want to upgrade him as fast as you can to level 5. I sadly have not yet. Like I said, I'm still only 15 hours in and just starting to find out where to find most of this stuff. I'm going to put a picture over the top here that has all the 5 levels of Scrappy and where, what he needs and where to get everything he needs. But he can hold up to 50 of each of these materials and 100 of these seeds, which are extremely important, seeing as you can turn those in here at a trader. Her currency is the seeds, and look at all these things that you can buy. So if you're short, for instance, on this duct tape, and you're trying to buy or craft a part for one of your guns, you can come in, exchange 6 seeds, get 1 duct tape. Or if you want some of the epic materials, 55 seeds. And seeing as like we just talked about, you can get that for free from Scrappy. When you are up on the top side doing a raid, he is actively collecting these for you. So when you come back from a raid, the system is the longer you're out on a raid, the more he collects. So if you do a full 29 out of 30 minute raid, you're going to come back with more. But if you go up halfway through, like a 19 minute is when you spawn in and you only do 15 minutes up, you're going to get less material. That's why you want to get him to level 5. So this will be coming up faster. And you don't need to grab it after every run. But once it caps at 50, you can't get any more. So this could kind of act as a second storage bin if your stash is actually pretty full. Well, those are my first 5 tips I'm going to give you guys. If this helped at all, please like, comment, share. If you haven't subscribed already, we greatly appreciate it. Like I said, my wife back here is going to buy me an ice cream cake once we get to 100 subscribers. If you have anything that I haven't covered yet that you want to share down in the comments, please put that below. Maybe I'll make another video of a little bit more advanced stuff that I've been seeing now. Didn't want to overload you guys with this, so we're starting with the 5 easy ones, and we can go into some more advanced later on. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.